May whoever finds this find true love. It can happen the moment you meet her or after he begs you to go out with him for an entire year. No matter what people say, true love won't always come easy, but it's out there for you, and it is always worth it.
We're gathered here on this beautiful day in this beautiful place to witness the union of Sydney and Dustin in holy matrimony.
See the way you're taking care of your mama, the way you're taking care of me, the way you light up any room, girl, you're what this world should be. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I wanna be the man you want me to be. So starting right now, girl, tell me everything you need. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed and never leave I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just wanna be good as you.
You see, marriage is a sacred relationship instituted by God.
So when it comes to loving you, baby, now it'll never get old. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I wanna be the man you want me to be. So starting right now, girl, tell me everything you need. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed, never leave I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just wanna be good as you. Good as you, baby.
So this is a day of great celebration and reverence on which we come together before God to recognize and to commemorate the sacred love and dedication shared between these two people. In the time that Dustin and Sydney have spent together, they've built a sturdy foundation for a lifelong relationship. I'd like to answer the question, why marriage? I mean, what's the point? So it's important to remember why God gave us this most special and intimate relationship.
Your eyes give life a new meaning. It's like I found the north light. I never knew what I needed until I felt your hand holding mine. You say I'm your hero.
God's purpose here is faithfulness in marriage rather than selfishness, so that the man would settle down and be a productive member of society. Dustin and Sydney, your marriage relationship will be a beacon and a lighthouse for those around you. Not a fishbowl, but a lighthouse.
I can't imagine my life without you. Your eyes give life a new meaning. It's like I found the north lights. Oh, I never knew what I needed until I felt your hand holding mine. Yeah, you say I'm your hero, but you are the one that saved me. If I ever lost you, I'd fall to my knees. I can't imagine my life without you. I can't imagine one night without you. If something happened, don't know what I'd do. I can't imagine my life.
Father God, thank you for this beautiful day, for this beautiful place and this couple. Dustin and Sydney Trowbridge, married for our joy, your joy, for the good of those around you, all to the glory of God.
I can't imagine.
Dustin, it took me a year to agree to date you because I've never been one to rush into things. I thank God every day, and you never gave up trying. When I first met you, I loved how goofy, smart, and respectful you were. I loved how clingy you were, and how I always caught you looking at me or looking for me. I loved your hair, your eyes, your sweet smile. Of course, your height wasn't bad either. But most importantly, I fell in love with your heart and your pure intentions. You instantly made me feel so special at home and so content. And you still do. And time doesn't seem to exist when I'm with you. All I ever asked for was someone who is loyal, who puts in effort to make me happy, someone who never walks away when things get tough, and someone who loves me just as much as I love them. And God absolutely blessed me by bringing you into my life. I love how you're always down to explore and go on crazy adventures with me. Like the time I made you bike 35 miles down a mountain in the pouring rain. You had fun though, didn't you? Dustin, I know we haven't had the baby talk yet, but I know you're gonna make an amazing father someday because I see the way you treat others with such kindness and love. You just make life so much fun and fill my life with joy every day. My feelings for you continue to grow stronger and stronger every day. I vow to never stop putting in effort, to never quit on our dreams, and to never stop laughing with you, even when things don't go as planned. I vow to always be loyal and to always put your needs above my own. I vow to listen and always improve myself to be the best partner for you. I vow to never let anything get in the way of our marriage and to never stop fighting for us because you are worth everything, and I would do anything on this earth to make you happy. I honestly can't picture my life with you not in it, and I don't think it's one I'd enjoy living. I can't wait to go on a lifetime of adventures with you and spend the rest of my life with you. You make me feel like the luckiest girl in the entire universe, and I'm so blessed you're my soulmate, the man of my dreams. I'll love you forever and ever.
Sydney, to be frank, our love and time together has not always been easy and free from disagreement. From the time I swung my car door too far and dinged your car, or the time I accidentally stepped on your burrito, or the fact that it took an entire year for me to finally convince you to go out with me. During all that time, I never lost hope. I had made my decision, and I'm pretty persistent. I mean, some might say hard-headed or stubborn, but I'll stick with persistent. So I vow to press on in the face of any obstacle we face together, whether from the outside world or from each other. And I vow to continue my endless pursuit of you as persistently as in the first year through every stage of life. And we've come a long way since that first night we met, when I found out that you and I are the only two people on earth that actually enjoyed math class in high school. And the first time I made you laugh that night talking about Pastafarianism. I vow to not only remember and cherish the memories and the bonds of the past that made us fall for each other, but I also vow to seek out and cultivate new common interests and common purpose that will strengthen our love in every season of our life here on earth. And you were still in a relationship on that first day we met, and I prayed that night, not for you two to break up, but I prayed that if I could ever have a sliver of a chance with a woman who is clearly way out of my league, that chance would be with you. And little did I know that God heard that prayer and would answer it in an unforeseen way. Because not even a week later you found out, or your relationship unraveled through lies and deception. And through that pain, God gave me the opportunity to mend your broken heart. So I vow to remain humble in the realization of what you went through in your past that brought you to me. And being aware of the forces that brought us together, I vow to remain faithful and obedient to our predestined love. Lastly, you are the most lovable person I know. In fact, I often sit around and ponder the fact that I legitimately cannot think of anyone that doesn't think highly of you. No one. Like, everyone loves you, and I'm just the lucky guy who gets to love you for the rest of my life. So I vow to never take you for granted and continue to tell you I love you at least 10 times per day. Like I have up to this point. I also vow to develop myself and my ability to show you just how much I love and appreciate you. I truly just want to be good as you. And finally, I want you to know that I will love you forever and ever and in any endeavor.
Now, by the power vested in me, by God, and by the state of Iowa, I pronounce you, Sydney and Dustin, as wife and husband, lawfully wedded before God. What God has joined together, let not man separate. Dustin, you may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to present to you, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Dustin and Sydney Trowbridge. What God has joined together, let not man separate.
I'm booking myself a one-way flight. I gotta see the color in your eyes. You're telling myself I'm gonna be alright without you, baby, is a waste of time. Yeah, our first date, girl, the seasons changed. God washed away in a summer rain. You can't undo a fall like this, 'cause love don't know what distance is. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I don't want good and I don't want good enough. I want can't sleep, can't breathe.
So Dustin and Sydney are demonstrating what we would refer to a one flesh union, where the two become one with a unity bridge. So this symbolizes God's pronouncement that in marriage, the two would become one flesh. It also represents the meaning of their now shared last name, Trowbridge, which means a bridge made out of tree. And so Dustin and Sydney will connect the two pieces, symbolizing their unity, the unity in their relationship. And now, and only now, will the bridge stand on its own.
So I have so much I could say about you, Dustin. You know, we didn't grow up together like a lot of you guys did, but I've gotten to know you pretty well over the past few years. And so I want to do a little test with everyone, if that's okay. A little true or false test to see if I'm accurate on some of the things that I've observed of Dustin. And so if you feel strongly, feel free to yell out. Otherwise, I'll just say my opinion to the microphone, okay? Okay. True or false, Dustin has never beat me at Mario Kart? Who put that in here? I mean, it's true, just so everyone's aware. He's never beaten me at Mario Kart, but he tries. I've only ever been truly scared for my life a couple times while someone else was driving, and one of them was definitely with Dustin in Dallas, Texas. So that's a different story. Well, by the results of this test that I've just done, I would say that it's true, Dustin, you will make a great husband, and someday you will make a great father. Dustin, I'm so glad to be able to call you a best friend. You have everything it takes in life to be successful at whatever you put your mind to. Throughout your lifetime, I know you will lead a lot of people, but most importantly, I know you'll lead your family. I've had the absolute pleasure in watching you two fall in love with each other, and you guys are truly blessed, and I pray every day that God continues to bless you. So if you will, help me toast to Dustin and Sydney Trowbridge.
So I met Sydney about 7 years ago. As our friendship continued growing, we became super close and started making some of the best memories, from simple girls' nights to concerts to traveling. So one trip that came to mind when writing this speech was our trip to California. Dustin, Sydney, Sophie, Alexis, and I all hopped into Dustin's van and drove from Iowa to California. So keep in mind that's like a 24-hour drive, and Dustin basically drove 90% of the way with 4 of us girls. We had the best time even though there were some bumps in the road, like the van breaking down in Colorado in the mountains. On the way there, we weren't really sure if we were going to make it back, to be honest. The sketchy hotel we stayed at, and us getting lost in the desert trying to find the hot springs with 0 cell service. Sydney, I am so honored to have found such a kind-hearted, fun, caring, dependable best friend. And Dustin, I am so glad you came into Sydney's life and made her the happiest girl in the world. It's been amazing watching Sydney and Dustin both grow and continue to be the best versions of themselves together throughout the years. So I want to thank you everyone for coming out and celebrating today. I'd like to make a toast. To years of love, laughter, and your happily ever after. Congratulations, Sydney and Dustin Trowbridge.
But I don't want good enough. I want can't sleep, can't breathe without your love. Front porch and one more kiss. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. Who cares if you're all I think about? I've searched the world and I know now it ain't right if you ain't lost your mind. Yeah, I don't want easy, I want crazy.
Oh, who do you love the most?
I wanna be scared, don't wanna know why. I wanna feel good, don't have to be right. The world makes all kinds of rules for love. I say you gotta let it do what it does. I don't want just another hug and a kiss goodnight. Catching up calls and a date sometimes. A love that we're rebels and we still believe we're the kind of crazy people wish that they could be. And I know we're crazy, yeah. But I don't want good and I don't want good enough. I want can't sleep, can't breathe without your love. Front porch and one more kiss. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. Who cares if you're all I think about? I've searched the world and I know now it ain't right if you ain't lost your mind. Yeah, I don't want easy, I want crazy. Are you with me, baby? Let's be crazy.
May whoever finds this find true love. It can happen the moment you meet her or after he begs you to go out with him for an entire year. No matter what people say, true love won't always come easy, but it's out there for you, and it is always worth it.